Welcome YouTube back to another episode of Mazda Speaking Podcast. This your boy Lil Mike, better known as Boobee.
Hey, this your boy Spaceghost Gantt. You know what I'm saying? All you Hanna-Barbera cartoon fans out there, Spaceghost, man, one of the best ever do it, man. Shout out to Spaceghost.
Hey man, we talking about podcast. You want to talk about Hanna-Barbera already?
Yeah, man, Spaceghost, man.
Oh, here we go. But anyway, so what we about to do is we're gonna sit here and since we're gonna rep the city of Charlotte. So what we're going to end up doing, shout out to the Hornets. Been struggling for a long time. It's hard for me to say that I'm a Hornet fan. So
yeah, man.
We're gonna come up with the top 10 Hornets of all time. And you know how we always do our format. I'm gonna get mine. He gonna get it. But this time I'm gonna let him do his 10. Then I'm gonna tell him who my 10 is.
Okay.
And then he gonna have a whole lot to say about this episode because he been really going in on the Hornets. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start your top 10, man. The top 10 of all time.
Before we even do that, YouTube, today is Wednesday. We call this our Watermelon Wednesday. Real hot out there. And, we down here in the south. This watermelon weather, get you a nice little slice of watermelon, you know what I'm saying? Put you a little bit of that Morton salt on it, when it rains and pours, you know what I'm saying? Hey, also, this is knee-high weather, man. Get you some knee-high pack of nabs, you know what I'm saying? Get you some of them penny cookies, you know what I'm saying? The little butter cookies you put in
penny
there,
cookies?
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, your mama tells you your grandma tell you go to the store, get her 50 cent worth of that cheese with the red wine on it.
Hey man,
pack of sauce. Hey.
You said penny?
Yeah, go get some penny cookies, man. The one you put on the finger. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Man.
South Carolina, side of North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? I'm all folks back there in North Carolina. Shout out to the Davises, shout out to the, you know what I'm saying?
You can see, as you can see, he's on one today. He shout out to everybody. So
shout out, man.
We done been on here 5 minutes. He shout out everybody. So
I love this weather, man. Bean picking weather, man. Pick about 3 or 4 crates, you know what I'm saying? However you want to do it,
Hey man,
let's go.
How about you get to your list, man? That's what I'm trying to wait for. You got a bean picking weather.
Hey.
Top 10 Hornets of all time, man. Let's get it, man. Let's go.
Man, no particular order. Walker, Lonzo Mourning, Larry Johnson, Derrick Curry, Baron Davis, Glenn Rice, Eddie Jones, Kendall Gill, Jamal Mashburn, Muggsy Bogues. What you got, man?
It sounds about like the same, except I got Zoe, LJ, I got Kemba Walker, I got Glenn Rice, Jamal Mashburn, Gerald Wallace, Muggsy Bogues, Dale Curry, Baron Davis, and the last one is MKG, Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Lord have mercy, bro.
So
all people to pick. You might as well pick Kelly Tripucka or Rex Chapman. You picking MKG?
MKG gave you something every night. He gave you his heart.
Man, whatever, man. He ain't give you nothing else. Man, you talking about give you a heart? This ain't no doing operating room with somebody doing a heart transplant. What you talking about?
This is the game operator. He gave you his heart, man.
Yeah, every time he got in the game, you hit the side. Red nose came on.
Hey, listen, man. So why? Okay, let's do this. Why are so many people mad at MKG? What was taken in the draft after MKG when he came out 2012? What was taken after him?
Oh my God!
Go ahead and get the fans to know what was taken after that.
That year we needed shooting. You had Bradley Beal with the Florida Gators playing. Then you had Damian Lillard from Weber State.
He went number 6. Bradley Beal went number 3 to Washington.
2 of the most deadliest shooters in the NBA right now. We picking MKG, but he's shooting like this right here, like he taking a darn pack of potatoes off his shoulders when he's throwing up his shot. MKG, I know when they brought him in for the shoot around, he might have went 0 for 50, bro.
Man, don't do that, man. Listen, he brought something else to the team. Like I told you, when he was at Kentucky, when they won that championship, he was the heart and soul of that team.
Bro, I keep telling you, that year he was surrounded by everybody. Anthony Davis.
Everybody plays a part. Everybody plays a part of that team, though. You can't just say that he wasn't a part of that team. He helped that team out.
He was.
So Anthony Davis didn't get all the rebounds and stopping people on the other end.
If you, the Charlotte Hornets, the number 2 pick in the draft, you're gonna get a person that can't even shoot, bro? When you got deadly shooters like Bradley Beal and Damian Lillard.
He was a defensive stopper, man. We need a stopper.
Something like the stopper that you put in your sink to stop the water from going out? That what kind of stopper you talking about?
I ain't talking about that kind of stopper. He was a defensive stopper, man.
Boy, that year we need to shoot.
That
year we need to shoot.
Okay, so let's do this. Charlotte has been known to take a lot of bad picks.
Yes, sure have.
Because if I'm not mistaken, This is 2021. This is recent. They took James Bouknight. Then they traded back into the first round.
No, not that. But not 2021.
Yeah, what?
James Bouknight was. That was what?
2020. 3 years ago.
Okay,
so that'd be 2021. Right. So that'd be okay. Class of 2021. Okay, so James Bouknight was drafted 11 by the Hornets.
Yep.
People, when they was watching that draft, I heard analysts, because I never watched the cat play. Analysts was saying he fell to Charlotte. He's ready for the NBA. I ain't seen it in 3 years. I'm gonna tell you how bad it has got for him. You only play in summer league your rookie year and your second year. This is third year. He's still playing in Vegas right now. And Kai Jones is playing down there. Now, Kai Jones, to his defense, Kai Jones was a project. But I have at least seen him try to get better, which I can deal with Kai Jones.
He trying to put in the work.
Kai done put on muscle. He so I can see, except the blue hair, except the blue and green hair. But I done seen Kai. I done seen him put in the work. He made his body when he first got, he was skinny. But he's trying. James Bouknight, like he be on the court, like I really ain't trying to put a lot of effort in. I'm just glad I made it. I ain't trying to listen. This is what I'm saying about the younger generation, bro. This is gonna be your last year in the league. You will be gone after this. Now I heard speculation that it's gonna be 2 expansion teams coming. Seattle, they're gonna get another one back, and everybody know Vegas is ready for one. So maybe one of them 2 teams can grab him when it's time. But right now he needs a lot of maturity. He needs a lot of growing up to do. And my thing is, but Charlotte been picking bad for years, so don't make it seem when MKG came, he was a bad pick.
Yeah, he was. Because you had Dame Lillard and Bradley Beal.
Didn't nobody know what Dame Lillard was going to do what he did. Don't nobody know that.
He increased. You know why? Because Charlotte never like going above Kentucky when they're picking players. And that goes for the Panthers and everything else, bro. They're always staying that little small pond.
I keep telling you, they took Baron Davis. Baron Davis from UCLA.
Because he was a beast.
They took Miles Bridges. He was from Michigan State.
Bro, most players at the Panthers and
you're talking about the Hornets, but I'm saying I'm giving you people that they took.
Even the Hornets and the Panthers, they pick the same players. They go to the same school. They don't never go past Kentucky.
Don't a lot of schools in football go to Georgia, Alabama? They go to the same schools. Am I right or wrong? Right on Ohio State, Georgia, Alabama, Clemson.
But you got.
But Florida State, Miami, they used to go to the same school.
If you got a professional team, right? You got the scouts, right?
Supposed to have scouts.
They're supposed to have scouts.
That's what I'm hearing Steve Smith say. There ain't nobody scouting no more.
That's what
he said. Steve Smith said they don't scout like they used to.
They're just sitting on looking at YouTube videos, bro.
Well, I mean, it showed with Charlotte, I guess, then. Because I don't know some of their picks, I be scratching my head. And then I know we were talking about the top 10 players of all time. On that top 10, who would you say is the greatest Hornet of all time?
I would give it to Kemba Walker, man.
Yeah, I mean,
for his stature, his size he was, he had a whole lot of heart.
Yeah.
And he was balling, man.
I feel so sorry for him because he came into the Hornets organization when they was a Charlotte Barkley when they drafted him. He came in pretty much the same situation he did in Connecticut. But he took Connecticut to a national championship. And he really didn't have too many people on that team. He had Jeremy Lamb. Jeremy Lamb was a freshman on that team. But Kemba took that team to a national championship. He came to Charlotte and Mike pretty much wanted him to be a savior for the same order. Listen, that's why, and this is what gets me to this day. We're going to jump into free agency in a minute. People talk about LaMelo. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. But when Kemba contract ran up, that man gave you heart, blood, and sweat and tears. All-time leading scorer in Hornets, you let him walk away. Well, basically, he was gonna walk because you give him, you trying to underman him and not give him the money he deserved. So that's how we got Terry Rozier. But my thing is, he was only asking for the Supermax at the time because he made the top 3 teams. He's supposed to get the Supermax. And I think at the time, the Supermax like 190, I think.
Probably,
But my thing is, you didn't want to give it to him. He's the best player that ever walked through these doors.
That part.
But you want to give LaMelo 5 years, 260.
He stayed hurt more than anybody.
So when you say it makes sense of stuff with MKG and all this, make sense of that to me. That makes sense to me. Because I don't get that part. Charlotte is starving for, and okay, we talking about the top 10 Hornets, but we also talking about free agents. But I'm gonna give you something that I heard that happened with Brandon Miller, Scoot Henderson. A lot of people in Charlotte A lot of people, even at the draft party, wanted Scoot Henderson. Bad. I'm talking about bad because they see him as a Derrick Rose, a Russell Westbrook, even a Baron Davis. You see him as that kind of explosive player that can do things. This is what got me. This is what I read. Now this is not coming. This is what I read. I'm no ESPN, no Fox Sports, no nothing, but I read a lot of sports. They said LaMelo came back to the second workout when both of them came back in, Scoot and Brandon, sitting over there beside Michael Jordan, basically looking at them like, yeah, that's who I want right there. So this is telling me, YouTube, this is what I don't understand. You put the best talent when you're a team like Charlotte, you want the best talent around. You make the pieces work together.
That part.
LaMelo has been hurt for the last 2 years, but you just gave this man a max contract, $52 million a year. Let that sink in your head. It's 52 weeks in a year, if I'm not mistaken, right? He's getting $1 million a week.
Yeah, $1 million a week. Yep.
A week. My thing is, are you scared of competition that bad? Did he pull Mitch to the side and say, you know what, Mitch? I don't want to play with him. We can't play together. I'm scared he's going to take my position. You grab the best talent available. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying Brandon Miller is not a good player.
Not saying that.
But to me, I'm saying this. If you already thinking Miles Bridges signed a qualifying offer of $7.9 million. So a lot of people in Charlotte worry about why did they give Miles. You got to understand. They was about to give Miles Bridges that bag night of free agency when it's so-called, whatever allegations happened out there in California. We don't know what the allegation was. But the thing is, you was going to give him the bag. So now he's sitting back saying, let me get this $7.9 million qualifying offer. I'm going to sign this. Now, who knows? Gordon Hayward last year on the contract this year. Thank God his money is coming off the book. The $32, $33 million they got him. They might have told LaMelo, if you still do what you did right before you got in, your little... Then we're gonna give you a big contract. Just go ahead and play this year out here, and we'll wait to go ahead and give you what you want. Now, PJ Washington, this is my biggest problem with getting Brandon Miller. My biggest problem,
bro.
You got pretty much the same kind of player with PJ Washington, who's already been in the NBA and already have his body ready, and you know what you're getting from him.
He already ready.
When I watch Brandon Miller, now let's take it for what it is. Summer League is just pick up ball, ain't really no plays running, everybody out to get theirs because this is their interview, not for only the team they're playing for, but for the other teams to see them. So people, a lot of them out there one-on-one trying to get their game. I get that. But to say all this, Brandon Miller had a game last night, he had 26, the first time he had 26. In Sacramento, he had 18 one night. I'm not going to say that you're not seeing the best of Brandon Miller, but I give him this much about watching him. He's out there trying. Now, Wembanyama got sat down after 2 games. They know what they got in him. Scoot Henderson got hurt already, but he had 15 points the first game he played. But he hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, he got his spots easily.
But he got hurt. But Brandon Miller is still playing in the summer leagues. That's telling me the kid wants to work. He's telling himself, you know what? I need to keep working. I need to get better, which I do like about him. But at the same time, for Charlotte, I don't understand how you can just pinpoint and say, I'm going to let Michael Jordan make this particular pick when the man just sold the team, or majority of the team. He's a minority owner now. So you sold the team, you're going to let Mike pick the pick. He's picking Brandon Miller. And for his track record, let's just be completely honest about this. He might be the greatest of all time on that court. But when it comes to picking talent for a team, he needs to let the general manager and the people run the organization because it doesn't look nothing the way I thought Michael Jordan, when he got this team, I thought Mike was going to be able to bring in players because he's MJ. He's going to be able to bring in players free agent-wise. It ain't panning out like that.
Want to come. But see, that's the same thing. I think the whole city of Charlotte was upset when they picked Brandon Miller. And this is no disrespect to Brandon Miller at all. But Scoot Henderson already got an NBA body. He already playing 2 years in the G League, playing with, pretty much NBA talent already. Had his own gym up there in Georgia. His mom and dad built their own little gym. He was practicing with Steph Curry and other NBA players already, playing with them. So what I'm saying is, if you got the number 2 pick, you're gonna when you got to pick that, you're gonna get somebody that's already NBA ready. Instead of picking somebody that you like Brandon Miller, that you still got to go in the weight room, get his body ready, do all this other stuff. When you already got an NBA ready project,
you heard what I just said.
Yeah.
LaMelo was in there when they was working out. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Charlotte is starving for this particular superstar. And like I say, it's the social media stuff. LaMelo came in with all this hype. I'm not, listen, no knock on Melo. because I think LaMelo can be a great player.
Yeah.
But he too up and down, too inconsistent. LaMelo thinking he's Steph Curry shooting Ray Allen or Reggie Miller. His threes, he can hit threes, but he's not like that.
He's not consistent.
But my thing is, as a point guard, when I grew up, a point guard job is distribute first, get everybody involved, and then you can come down and shoot when you want.
Then you go get your
he shoots first, pass second.
Yep.
So I don't. If you're gonna resign, and the reason I say all this about Brandon Miller, if you're thinking about bringing PJ Washington back, why go Brandon Miller?
I don't understand. That's the thing I be trying to figure out too. And like I said, with the number 2 pick, if you got that's like you go buy a car, right? You go buy your brand new Lamborghini or whatever car you buy, and then you got to go take it to the shop and work on the engine the next day. That is how I look at the pick. But
to me, I'm gonna give him a pass because he's playing with a lot of players on that team that's not gonna be playing.
Not gonna be playing.
When September, October comes, they're not gonna be playing.
True.
He gonna be playing with Terry Rozier, Miles Bridges, LaMelo, Mark Williams, Gordon Hayward, all professionals. So my thing is, let's see how he play with better players around him.
But what we need in Charlotte, like I said, you already got the talent. You got Miles Bridges, you got PJ Washington, they're stepping up. You got LaMelo, they're stepping up. Okay, now you get another player that's already NBA ready, like a Scoot Henderson, that can just step in and do what he needs to do because he already know what the grind is.
The only thing about Scoot that in this day and age, I'm not saying that this day and age with everybody got to shoot threes.
No.
So my thing is, he did the best thing by going to get Steph to help him. You went and got the best shooter in the world to help you out. So far as getting to the cup, getting to the rim, the boy he reminds me of Derrick Rose or Baron Davis or Westbrook. He can get to the cup anytime. I see him doing something that Melo don't do. He gets in the air, I can dish it off and let my big man get a dunk. That's what a point guard does. So my thing is, I don't understand how you couldn't have moved Melo over to the off guard and let him shoot if he wants to shoot. I didn't understand. So that's my only knock. If you're gonna bring PJ back, you're gonna bring Miles back.
Why
grab Brandon Miller when you could have went and got Scoop? So that's my biggest issue about that. But so far as the Hornets all-time best player is Kim Walker. Let's do this here though. Muggsy Bogues and Del Curry are Hornet legends. Let's do that so they are Hornet legends because my thing is they was here for the longest tenure. I met Del actually. When I see why his family, he's just a wonderful, wonderful gentleman. He just nice as all outdoors. Seen Muggsy a couple times through the city. They are legends because you can walk up to them and talk to them and present yourself to them. But Glenn Rice on that list and Jamal Mashburn were 2 dogs. They was Glenn Rice, Michael Jordan. Glenn Rice won the All-Star Game MVP with MJ with them. And when I say he went off, he went off. And Mashburn had that mid. You talk about Kentucky players.
Boy, he the best, probably one of the best one. That mid.
I don't know about that, but I know he was a problem. He was a major problem. People don't really give him his flowers. Why Jamal Mashburn was a problem. When he came to Charlotte, they unleashed him and said, you know what, just take over. And then the Baron Davis, LJ and Zoe and them all gonna be legends because of what they did in the playoff series and what they did with. I think LJ was here 5 years. Zoe was only here 3 years. So, but Baron Davis was great. But like I say, that list there in Charlotte, we can't do with so many because it shouldn't be but maybe 8, 9, or 10 on that list.
Exactly.
But Gerald Wallace is another guy that don't get credit. Gerald Wallace made himself into an all-star. He went to Sacramento, sit on the end of that bench in Sacramento with Welber and all of them, Blotty Divac and them, came to Charlotte and made himself a player. So, people gonna look at me like, why you put LaMelo on the list? He ain't supposed to be on the list. He don't deserve to be on the list.
He ain't did nothing yet.
To be completely honest with me, if I would took MKG out there, I would put Miles Bridges before I put LaMelo on there.
He definitely should have put Miles.
So, but that being said,
catch your people, man, like you told me, man. Rex Chapman, man.
Rex Chapman is another one. I'm not gonna lie. Rex Chapman just stayed hurt.
Miss Kentucky.
Listen, Rex Chapman was athletic. And like I say, to be complete, and I'm not being funny.
Shout out to Rex Chapman.
Yeah, shout out. I'm not gonna be funny.
You
can take MKG off of me, but that's just my personal guy. But you put Rex Chapman on my list because it's supposed to be Rex Chapman. Rex Chapman was a ball player. I'm not gonna take that from him. Kelly Tribuca, you go back to Robert Reed. We talking about wet Jerry curl. He definitely had a wet Jerry curl. We had J.R. Reed. We had some old grinders there, Armin Gilliam. And like I said, we could have went Mega Okafor.
Yeah.
We could have went. What's my big man name to play? Al Jefferson.
Yep.
Like I say, Al only played a couple years, so it's not on we about it.
Yep.
But Charlotte is a whole ain't that many greats of all time. Mm-hmm. So now we're gonna transition.
We had some players, like I said,
we did.
Gilchrist that they done let him go into.
But we traded. Hold on. Yeah. But that's enough. See, I'm glad you touched on that. They don't let these guys. Malik Monk. This is what I got mad at. This is what I got mad with the Hornets.
Yep.
You got Monk here.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody saw Donovan Mitchell get loose in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we should have got Donovan Mitchell. Mm-hmm. You didn't let Malik Monk down. Now, to his defense, Malik Monk got in trouble one day. He got suspended about 30, 40 games. Mm-hmm. He needed mature.
Yeah.
He went to LA, and I think the best thing for him was LeBron to go with some veterans. Mm-hmm. I keep telling people, you need to have veterans on your team.
Do we have vets on the team?
No, look at Jeff Green. Mm-hmm. Jeff Green. Mm-hmm. People laugh at UD, the Donis Haslam. You gotta have them guys on the team. So when them young boys coming in 19, 20 years old, granted, they know what you're doing.
Yeah.
This ain't how you do professionalism. Mm-hmm. We need people, and people keep saying, why the Borrego leave? That's why. We had
control.
Think about it. When Marvin Williams was the last one probably here, the last vet we had him and Biombo. Even though Biombo wasn't no scorer, he was a veteran presence. Mm-hmm. You gotta have a veteran presence in that locker room. And these young kids, so maybe hopefully now Miles done got a little situation.
So he probably
Terry's cause I like Terry. I like Terry Rozier game. I like PJ Washington game. You got Marvin Williams. Charlotte do have pieces that if everybody stay healthy. Think about this now. Think about this. 2 years ago, ESPN was like, that's one of the youngest rising teams coming.
You can see it, man.
But when Miles Bridges kind of left, it hurt us. It left a big void.
But he's coming back now.
But like I said, and I hope he come back with a vengeance. Like, you know what, I'm going to show y'all. I hope he come back with that dog in him. He going to say, you know what, I'm going to show out.
He going to have that dog in him.
And he want that bag.
He's going to have that maturity too.
Yeah, but like I said, it humbled him.
It humbled him, yeah.
And we ain't going to talk about humbling that because I can go somewhere with that. We ain't going to talk about that. We ain't going to talk about that. We're going to talk about free agents though.
Yeah, they're going to talk about that.
So,
what you got?
We never got the free agents. As you can see, I got my Monster Speaking Podcast jersey on.
Nice jersey, man.
Yeah, man, you need to get you one, man. But
anyway,
anyway,
like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. Anyway, you need to get you one of these. Anyway,
we're gonna have them up there real quick.
Yeah. Anyway, so check this out.
Hey,
so
man,
with free agent,
everybody trying to shame me, man.
No, I'm saying, you need to get one. You want
to
walk around with this dog Vader shirt on. But anyway,
right. You know what I'm saying? This is a bean picking weather shirt right here, man.
And that's the problem. See, I'm sitting right there beside the house. But anyway,
hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he been sleeping real good. That heat, I'm down, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Master told him to come on in the house, man. Let's go.
Here you go, man. Veering off. Here you go
I'm
again.
Still out in the field, man. Let's go.
So, but anyway, like I said, we talking about free agency. So free agency pretty much it ain't ended yet, but majority of the players have went to where they supposed to go.
Deals, yeah.
But I feel like out of all the teams that got better, I hate to say this,
yeah, you can see it.
but the Lakers, I mean, when you get Rudy back, I think Rudy signed for 3 for 51, so that's 17 million. And Austin Reeves, he got 4 for 52. He got 14 million a year. So I'm like, they got their players that kept them, and then they added Cam Reddish.
Yep.
They added Jackson Hayes.
Yep.
They trying to go after Christian Wood from what I'm reading.
Yep, they're trying to get
him. So my thing is, they re-signed D'Angelo Russell back. So my thing is, the Lakers really look good, it doesn't matter with me, with them.
Yeah.
They one player that if he don't be on that court, it ain't gonna matter. If AD ain't in the court, it ain't gonna matter. So Kyrie was trying to get to the Lakers. And as you can see,
I don't really think he really wanted to go to the Lakers, to be honest.
Kyrie got 3 years, $130-something million. He had $42 million a year.
3 years, 126. So.
Yeah, and he get 42 a year. So my thing is, last year I think him and Luka, to be completely honest, I think Luka wanted him to walk away because Luka really can't. They're both ball dominant. I don't see how that's going to pan out with them. I really don't. And now that I'm saying this now, losing Jalen Brunson was one of the biggest things Dallas ever. I didn't know that dude had that dog in him like that. And I give him that he has dog in him.
That's why he was at Villanova.
He was at Villanova.
Yeah, that's why they got New York Knicks. Some dude off from the one Warriors.
You talking about DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
And they got the other one with
that one that was over there
with Josh Hart.
Yeah.
So all three of them played at Villanova together.
Because Hart was at it with the Lakers too.
But I'm saying, all three of them was at Villanova together.
Right.
But they got Hart.
The Knicks looking.
But listen.
Randall,
listen, they traded. They got rid of Obi Toppin.
Yeah, I don't.
They got rid of us a couple second-round draft picks.
I wouldn't do that, bro. I think Owen, he just ain't been in the right position.
But Randall's in his way. See, I think that's another player that if he don't play, he gonna pout.
He do.
And my thing is, Randall he had one good year before he got it. But listen, like again,
when your shots not falling,
he got that bag. He got that bag. And then after he got that bag this past, he ain't done much. They got Mitchell Robinson in the middle. He blocked a lot of shots. But the team I think that took the biggest hit was the Miami Heat. They lost Matt Strus. They lost Gabe Vincent.
He was the Lakers too.
They lost. That's all I forgot about that. He's with the Lakers.
No, not Max Strus, but
Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent. Matt Strus went to Cleveland. And then if they talking about trying to get Dame Lillard, you gonna lose Hero and Duncan Robinson. You gonna lose 4 of your shooters. And see, that's the only thing I don't like about the NBA. You trying to get Dame Lillard. I get that. I get it. But Miami just went to the NBA Finals with the cash they had. But now you done broke it all up to go get one man. And Dame Lillard's in, and you gotta realize Dame Lillard he ain't no 23, 24, 25 no more. Listen, he about 33.
Hey man, but he one of the best shooters.
I'm not listening. And to me, if Dame leaves, I'm not putting him in the category of Bron, how they jumped. And I'm just saying Bron, just throwing it out there. Bron done jumped from Cleveland to Miami, Miami back to Cleveland, and Cleveland to Lakers. They ain't done stuck out there in Portland all these years after getting whooped all these years. About like how Kimmer did. But Kimmer finally, when Charlotte didn't get Kimmer the bag, Kimmer had to go. But Dame Lillard been sticking out there and way out there stuck in Portland. They even got CJ McCollum out of there, and he had nothing out there with him.
Yeah, he had nothing.
Now Scooter's out there, so I can see Portland rebuilding up on the Scoot and what's the other guy? Anthony Simmons and Sherry Shaw. So I can see them going up under them. But just right now, okay, let me ask you this: in free agency, and we didn't touch on Fred VanVleet. Fred got 3 years, 130. He got 43 million.
Houston then they got the dude from Memphis. They got 4 years 80.
Dylan Brooks, 4 years, 80.
He said he wanted 20
million.
He said he wanted 20. He said that's what I'm going.
But what? Listen, he got what he asked for. But 20 million a year for Dylan Brooks.
Hey man, defense. And you said defense, ain't you said MKG? That what the problem is? Defense. Yeah,
but what LeBron do when he playing him this past year? He was murdering him. Then he got mad and want to talk to the media after the game.
He got humble, man. You know what I'm saying?
But 80 million for Dylan Brooks.
Yeah, man. Defense, man. He might. I don't know. This might be the years. He might step
Chris
up.
Middleton went back to Milwaukee, which made sense. He got 3 years, 102, so he got 34 million a year. So I give him that. He deserved that. Like he's a veteran that deserves that. But then we talking about Tyrese Halliburton, Andy Edwards, LaMelo Ball. They all got the super max, 5 year, 260. Tyrese Halliburton is a nice player. Yeah. He's a nice player. I'm not taking him.
Triple double, man. Walking triple double.
Yeah, but so a walking triple double get you 52 million a year.
Sure is. He what number pick he was that year? He was like number what, 8, 9?
No, I think Tyrese was like 13, 14.
Yeah,
he was back there.
So he was number 13.
Desmond Bain, he got 207. He got 5 years, 207.
Hey, but he was like number 30 something.
He getting No, he was a first round draft pick.
Like the 30th pick?
Yeah, he was the 30th. He was the last pick I think in the first round that year. But Desmond Bain, but you giving 40 something mil to Desmond Bain?
Hey man, he can shoot that 3, man. He played defense. He built like a tank.
And he built like a football player. But I'm just saying, I know
he can shoot the rock.
He can. Listen, I'm happy.
He two-way. You know what I'm saying? He shoot the rock and he play defense.
He play hard. I give him that. He play hard. He keep his head down. He grind. But a lot of these guys, I get that this is what the NBA is doing nowadays because. We had a group text with my cousins, my uncle, and all of us in it. This is what the NBA giving these guys now. Yeah. But it's killing me to see these guys get this kind of money.
It shouldn't have to, but it's because, man, every year it's going to be the money is going to be bigger.
I know the TV deal is coming up. And I know they're going to get more revenue and stuff. But come on, man, you giving money away.
Hey, man, it's just the way it is, man. Can't knock it, you know. It's just the way.
Deontay Murray just got 4 years, $120 million from Atlanta. He got an extension. He getting $30 million a year. So I mean, you know, you got them kind of players. You know, Jordan Clarkson got 3 years, $55 million for Utah. Now, see, I can understand that. He get 18 million a year. I can see that.
He play hard.
But you know, you get
Anthony Edwards, man. Yeah, he got the max.
But out of all them three, which one should have got the max?
I would say definitely Tyrese and Anthony Edwards.
So they both deserve the super max.
Heck yeah. Anthony Edwards is a dog, bro.
Okay. Now,
Tyrese Halliburton,
we still talking about free agent, right? Did you see the white party with James Harden, Joel Embiid, and all them hanging together over there in what you call it in New York? What's the rich place in New York?
Like Tribeca or something?
No, when they had the parties at, you got to go out there, you got to be the Hamptons.
Oh, the Hamptons.
They had it at the Hamptons, right? He was hanging and taking pictures with Joel Embiid.
Who?
Harden.
You know, that's Harden thing. He like
but you act. This is what I don't understand about these dudes' psyche. You're gonna ask for this trade, but then you're gonna go to the party and hang out with Embiid and them, take a picture with Tobias Harris and them.
He a party. No, he loved the party, man. He loved.
And then it came out. The reports came out yesterday. He's still asking for the trade. But let me ask you this: you talking about a man called Running Man? You want to talk about somebody called Running Man?
Who?
Jane Harden. It should be starring Jane Harden, Running Man. It should be a sequel, Running Man Part.
Not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, it ain't Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's called Jane Harden, Running Man, starring Jane Harden.
Yeah,
how many teams he done been on the last 5 years?
A lot.
He started with Oklahoma City.
But they talk about.
Then he went to Houston.
But see, a lot.
Then he ran to Brooklyn.
KD moving too. He moved a lot.
This is AAU ball, man. This is what these boys do not want to sit in one team and just fight.
And then you can't knock them because now.
Why?
The reason why I'm saying it because look at Damian Lillard. Like if you don't want to stay in the place, man, you ain't winning, bro. People don't like to lose.
Damian Lillard has a reason for him to leave. He's been there 11 and 12. It's a reason why.
He's tired of losing, bro.
Okay, but KD been running. Him and Jay Harden should be on 4x4 relay.
But they don't want to lose. Who wants to be on a losing team?
Learn how to build a team. That's okay. You making my rebuttal about Malik Monk. You can have a team and you gotta let the boys grow. Mm-hmm. You gotta pour water on them like a flower, let them grow. You can't just after
nurture. Yeah.
You just said yourself. This is what you said about Scoop. You want somebody to come right in and play.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't that many that do that.
True.
You got to learn how to grow.
True.
Miles Bridges got here
True.
Kimball had nobody on his team. Mm-hmm. He had to go get Al. He recruited Al Jefferson. Yeah. Al said, I don't want to come there to lose.
Yeah.
Miles Bridges was a rookie that year.
Mm-hmm.
But Miles didn't play but so much. Mm-hmm. But guess what Miles did? He started doing this.
Yeah.
He started doing this. So guess what? Look at Malik Monk game now. So now close your eyes now. Just imagine you had Bridges, Monk, Cody, Caleb Martin. Look at Caleb Martin. That's another problem. Listen, Charlotte had players here. Won't let them develop.
It's because they ain't had a coach in either.
But you gotta let these boys, you gotta get them together in season, let them play.
It's just like how we just now said. They never had the veteran presence.
But look, that ain't got nothing to do with it. That don't have nothing to do with getting team. Miami got two. Let me see. Hold on. Kyle Lowry Kyle Lowry got big money. Mm-hmm. Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler. Look at everybody else on that team.
But what I'm saying is, it's Charlotte. It's a coach. Charlotte don't got no coach.
True. Pat Riley went down to Miami. Listen, Gabe Vincent was an undrafted free agent. Mm-hmm. Caleb Moore was undrafted free agent. Yeah. Matt Sturz was undrafted free agent. Duncan Robinson, undrafted free agent. Mm-hmm. The kid that was coming off the bench. The kid that was coming off the bench with the little black what's the young kid?
He played defense.
The young kid, listen, all these guys are undrafted free agents.
Because what I'm saying is Miami got that system down there. Charlotte need to get a system like how Miami got.
But my thing is, how long is it gonna take you to get a system? It's gonna take you 30 years to get a system?
They don't have the right people, the right personnel. They just
because my thing is Miami would grab undrafted players and say, you know what? People overlook me. Give me an opportunity. I'm gonna show you what I. This is my last opportunity probably to get in the NBA. I'm gonna fight for it. I'm getting.
They got this. Miami got this thing. I think they got like something like what they maybe call a gauntlet or something like that. When they put these players, they say you go down there, you got to run so much. Be able to run so many miles and stuff. Be able to go up and down the court so many without stopping and stuff. They got like this conditioning program down there.
Well, I mean,
it's elite.
But Caleb Martin, J. Cole had to make a call for him.
Yeah, but once he went down there, he got through that program and see how
But listen how that sounds. Listen how that sounds.
Yeah, Charlotte.
But listen how that sounds. Mm-hmm. You had a rapper to help you get to Miami. Mm-hmm. You should have been the Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
Yeah.
Because even everybody with Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, all of them saying Caleb Martin won that series. But listen, these are the kind of stories I love to hear. Mm-hmm. Guys that you didn't give them an opportunity, but he went down there and shined. But my thing is, you kept Cody here, but you let Caleb go. Mm-hmm. But look at Caleb, Monk. Mm-hmm. My thing is, but Charlotte won't let people sit here and stay. You have to listen. Instead of going out here grabbing them. Watch it. I'm sure you something.
I'm gonna stamp something on Charlotte where when I say this person name right here, you can see why I don't really.
I I know what you about to say. I was about to say the same thing.
They let Kobe Bryant go, bro.
Well, listen, Kobe Bryant told him he wanted to play in a big market. So I understand Kobe Bryant, when he got drafted, he wanted to play in New York or Miami or LA, one of these big markets. Kobe Bryant was made for that kind of stuff. And I mean, at the end of the day, if even we took Kobe and Kobe would have left. I know he would have left. He would have been happier. But I'm gonna tell you the kind of players the Charlotte draft. This is what killed me. You went and gave 4 years, $100-some-odd million to Gordon Hayward. How that paying out? You gave all that money to Nicholas Batum. How that paying out?
Go ahead.
You went to grab the White House. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best either. But you had to go get Al Jefferson towards the end of his career. But my thing is, Charlotte don't know the word here in Charlotte is developing players. Now they do have Nick Richardson, they're developing. Bryce McGowan, they're developing. Like I say, book night. You need to go ahead and take a book bag and the next train. And I'm being so serious. I'm not even laughing. Book night need to get instead of his name, book night. You need to get a book bag and be the next thing smoking out of town. Cause I really see him overseas playing somewhere overseas. Cause he ain't got it. It's not up here. He thinking just because you get NBA, the work stop. And people don't understand that when the work starts. When you get NBA, that when the work starts. It don't start because you got drafted. No. The night he walked across that darn podium, I told my uncle them, I ain't like how he walking across there like, all the kids be crying. He's like, man, yeah, it's about me. Then he had his hat on his head like, yeah, man, it's all like, come on, this how you really doing? Yeah. You ain't showing no excitement, and that it might be your personality. I get it.
You can say a lot of things about them podium.
And then we see in summer league some of these outfits in summer league, man.
I'll tell you that during when they were walking across the stage sometimes, I was like, bro, who dressed you? You know what? Don't worry.
Hey man, listen, no man, cause you seen me a picture, man.
We ain't going there, bro. We ain't going there. We not going there because they're gonna spark up. They could think we hating something.
I'm not hating.
No, that's not.
But you sent it to me. Not I sent it to you. You sent that to me.
Let's not go there, man.
Don't send me crazy pictures no more then because I didn't even see that.
It's different, man.
You ain't got your legs crossed, dude.
No, my leg definitely ain't crossed.
You ain't got no what you call that thing? Ascot around your neck.
My legs 10 toes down, man. Hey man, you like you rocking you some pearls, man. What you is Prince or something?
Who got pearls?
Hey man,
they had pearls on out there too, some league.
Man, they been, I ain't had some league, but at the little draft party, man, the little draft, they be having a little.
Hey man, I don't know some of these. Listen,
like this, sipping on tea and eating biscuit.
Hey man,
what you call the little cookies?
Hey, you see the Jalen Green thing, man?
Go on with that, bro. You see what outfit he had on it? At when they drafted him, man.
Hey man, this disturbing, man. If I'm in the locker room, dude, and this was going on, man.
Hey man.
Maybe that's why they signed Jeff Green over there, because Jeff got to come over there and hey, something ain't right over here, man.
Hey man.
And everybody in there giggling.
Hey man, they blaming Antoine out there. Hated it. Yeah,
Hey man.
Hallelujah.
But like I say, so who? Okay,
it's raining men.
So
in the living color, man.
Hey man, listen. So on this episode, we're gonna try to.
We're gonna give him 2 snaps up. Yeah.
No, I only want to give it 2. I ain't gonna give it 1.5. I ain't gonna give it 1. So in free agency, you said Lakers won. I think for sure Miami lost. I think what team? I know it's a team out here I'm thinking of. What team next year, like how Sacramento took that step this year? What team you see next year is going to ready to take that step that you see like this team? I think they ready. I think they right there on the cusp of getting to the. I couldn't say it no better.
Okay, see,
they got a star.
They got some dogs out there, man.
They got what's them 2 boys the same name?
All them, they got about 3 of them.
No, there's 2 of them. 3. No.
Yes, it is. Just start with Jay. Why is it Jalen or Jalen? It's about 3 or 4 more.
No, it's 2 of them. They one from Arkansas, one from out there.
They got 3, Mike. I'm trying to tell you.
Jalen Williams.
There's 3
Jalen Williams.
There's 3 Jalen's on there.
Listen, then they got Chet Holmgren came back this year. They got what's the walking triple double? What's the little dude?
Shane.
No, not Shane.
Oh, the dude from Arkansas.
Getty,
a beast.
Man,
a beast.
His game is so underrated, man. Listen. OKC, I can see them possibly being the next Sacramento. Because I don't see, now Denver I think could take a slight step back because Brown and Green,
Gone.
Them only played 8, told you 8, 9 players. You lost them. They really didn't do too much to replenish that.
Yep.
So Denver might take a step back. Sacramento pretty much kept the same core.
Yeah.
They kept everybody. They resigned Harrison Barnes back. They resigned Monk back. You got Fox. You gave
trade. So
they pretty much stayed pat. But I can see Sacramento still going up.
Yep.
Everybody want to talk about Phoenix. Listen, if everybody ain't learned yet, you can put all these 3-headed monsters together. You got Bradley Beal, Booker, and Devin, and Kevin Durant. I'm asking anybody out there, who's the point guard? I'm gonna say and wait on. Who's the point guard?
We'll wait.
Cameron Payne gonna be the point guard. Listen, man. People think just because you get the ball over half court, then you can get to these 3 and then you can make magic happen.
It don't work like that.
Listen, neither one of them 3 is no great defenders on the other end. Let's just be completely honest.
They ain't stopping nobody.
They ain't gonna stop nobody. If they shots ain't falling,
it's a wrap.
And majority of the time, Booker got it mid-range. Out of them 3, I would say KD and Bill go to the hole more, I would think.
Yeah.
Booker has been doing that lately, but I just don't. I have to see it play out because I don't see it right now. I really don't see it. Golden State picked up Chris Paul. I think they can. I can see this happening. They're gonna slide Curry to the 2. They're gonna let Klay Thompson be the small forward. Draymond, they still gonna play the small ball, but now Chris can facilitate it.
Yeah.
You take a Poole away because Poole was trying to get his point. Chris can hit his mid-range shot when he needs to, or his shot. He's gonna facilitate.
His assist is gonna go up.
But he's gonna facilitate like most point guys gonna facilitate. Let Steph and Klay get theirs, and him and Draymond gonna be picking people apart. So I can see Golden State being right back in the mix again next year. I can see the Lakers being in the mix, but I see Denver still being in the mix. I see Phoenix, but I can see OKC. I can see Sacramento.
The West is a problem.
Then after that, I don't know. Dallas with them 2. I don't know about
Utah. How they gonna go?
I don't know about Utah. I don't know about Houston. Still young.
Yeah, they're still young.
And then I don't know if I'm missing anybody in the West. Oh, I'm the Clippers.
Yeah, Clippers.
Well, but the thing about the Clippers, man,
they Kawhi,
Kawhi and Paul George.
They stay hurt.
I mean, Kawhi, I tell you in a minute, he can walk in there 10 minutes before the game. I ain't playing today, coach. I'm tired. And he won't play.
Yeah.
I mean, Stephen A. Smith said it the best. He's one of the best stars out there, but he don't bring it all. You don't know what he's gonna do. So I don't know about the Clippers. They still up in the air.
Not available.
And I'm trying to think of Portland gonna take a dive.
Dive real bad.
Minnesota. You still got 2.
It depends on how.
You still got Gobert. You still got Towns together. I don't see that.
Towns is the one that.
But you still got 2 7-footers. I don't see how that's playing out in this day and age. I don't understand.
See, you know why? Because Towns wants to start there shooting.
But he can.
He can.
But you don't need Gobert.
Because he clogging up the lane.
I didn't understand that trade from day one when they did make that trade.
Because they keep clogging up the lane, they're keeping Anthony Edwards from getting into.
So I don't know how that dominant. Somebody gonna have to get traded from that team. I don't know who, but I'm almost assuming it's gonna be Towns if somebody get traded. They just got Gobert there, so I don't see them taking a step. Now you go to the East. I think Miami, unless they get Dame Lillard again, but still you're going to deplenish your bench. Don't know how that dominant gonna work.
Bench, yeah.
Boston got Porzingis.
They're still up in there.
They got, but everybody say Jaylen Brown and Tatum can't play, but I still see them. I still see Boston the top 2 teams.
Jaylen Brown too, where he played defense.
Philadelphia,
we don't know.
They're a question mark in there. Chicago, they had the same team last year. They bring the same thing back. They didn't really do. They got the playing game. They didn't do much.
We're gonna see what the trade deadline look like.
Toronto lost Van Fleet, so I don't know about Toronto.
Yeah.
Atlanta Hawks, they traded Collins away to Utah.
So I don't know how that.
The East to me is the easier, way easier of the 2 to try to navigate yourself back to the finals.
You got the New
York Knicks,
the Brooklyn Nets.
Now, I didn't even say they re-signed Cam Johnson back, Mikal Bridges. Yeah. They got 2 wing players you can build around already. So I'm glad you said it because Cam Johnson, if I'm not mistaken, Cam got 4 years, $108 million for 20.
Yeah, he got a big.
So get what? Mikal and Cam over there.
And they got that dude. Remember before Mikal came there, the guy that was scoring those.
You talking about the dude from LSU? Cam Johnson or Cam something?
Something like that. He was
Cam,
balling out.
But like I said, they had so many guards over there.
Yeah.
They got rid of Joe Harris. Joe Harris got traded to Detroit Pistons. They opened up. That might open up a spot for him.
Yeah.
But like I say, Ben Simmons.
And then they got Claxton. So Claxton there, play.
I like that big man. I like Claxton.
Yeah.
What about Ben Simmons?
We don't know.
Now, but this is I don't understand. Y'all want to say MKG, but what does Ben Simmons got better than? Huh?
He in there too with MKG.
But I'm saying, but this cat went to 2 or 3 All-Stars and can't shoot. But y'all want to ride me by MKG all the time.
I said the same thing about Ben Simmons too.
But I'm saying, how he make 3 All-Stars? He can't shoot.
Hey man.
He got the playoff game, got to the rim and threw it back and Phil Evans said, I don't want to shoot, honey, you shoot.
MKG made the All-Star? I'm just asking.
That's disrespectful because if you let Ben Simmons in, why MKG can't get nothing?
They know they can't shoot, bro.
But I'm saying, how these guys get in the NBA and they can't shoot because they can pass and defend?
You gotta think about it. Dennis Rodman wasn't no shooter, but he played great defensive rebound.
You can't.
I'm just saying.
That's different.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman was an all-time great.
All-time.
He can go down there 6'8", even put up with Shaq. Ain't too many people you could throw on Shaq, but one-on-one. Dennis did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
He's 6'8".
I'm just saying.
But my thing is, Ben Simmons supposed to have this dribbling ability, this passing ability to create for everybody. He's 6'10", can run the floor. So what? He can't shoot.
He can't shoot. So they'll lag off him. They'll set him, let him shoot.
So you playing 4 or 5.
Yep.
Basically, you playing 4 or 5.
Same thing, yep.
So like I said, in the East, you see any other team that's going to pretty much give Boston a run on this side?
Like I said, nobody, but like I said, you got
the
Boston.
The Knicks might be.
You got Boston, the Knicks. I'll put the Nets up there. Philly.
The Nets.
Yeah.
The Nets ain't got nobody but them 2 guys.
And then they got Clarkson. They play defense. I think the Nets going to be surprised a lot of people this year.
Okay, well, you know what? They might be the team. Okay, they might be the OKC of the East. I give you that. Okay. I'm going to tell you another team might be sneaky pretty decent. Washington. Washington did a lot of this.
They got Kuzma.
They got Poole. They got Jones, kid from Memphis. Yep. He going to be the star point guard.
Yep.
So, Wizards might be a team that you might have to watch. But see, this is what I'm saying. Charlotte is in the prime. If you had everything in order over here, I'm not saying Charlotte better than Washington. I'm not saying Charlotte better than Brooklyn.
No.
I'm not saying Charlotte is better than New York. I'm not saying Charlotte better than Philadelphia. But you look across the board talent wise, Charlotte got talent on the team. It's just about them putting it together.
It's about the
Glass got to stay on. Hayward has to stay on the court.
It's about the culture. They got to get a culture. They got to get a veteran player. You know what I'm saying? To help out. With them young players.
A veteran player don't even have to play. He just dressed like he could be a 15 man. He just need somebody over there just to sit. And Jeff Green would have been. That's the kind of vet you need. Somebody like that. They need to go out and find somebody who's been 13, 14 years in. They still don't want to leave, but just give them a minimum contract and say, you know what? Help us with this culture. Help us. Charlotte needs help with this culture. But my thing is that's why when Steve Clifford came here, he's a defensive minded coach. He's not so much an offensive. Charlotte don't need help on the offensive side.
Defense.
And Coach Clifford did, but my thing is, Mark Williams, to be honest, it was his rookie year.
I like him.
I like him a lot too. You bring PJ back, you bring Miles back when he jumping block shot stuff. Let's see how Charlotte is on the defensive end so they can stop.
That's why I wanted to get Scoop because he helped out on the defense too. That's what I'm saying.
He a dog.
Brandon Miller is not. Man, his shots ain't falling. But I'm seeing in some league like oh
man, in some league defense wise,
yeah, he's
man. If you can't guard these boys in some league, and 99% of these guys, like I would tell my dad, 99% of these guys are gonna be. 99% of these guys are gonna be in overseas, or they're gonna be in the G League, or they're gonna be playing in some other league, a league besides the NBA. And he can't stand in front of some of these. But like I say, it's coaching. We're gonna see if Charlotte can coach him up and get him to that point. But like I say, don't do like they did Monk. Give him a year and a half, 2 years. If he don't get it right, then they ship him off. Then you start shining. Charlotte does that all the time. So we just wanted to rep Charlotte on this episode.
Shout out to the city.
Man, shout out. Like I say, we in Charlotte. I love the team. I love the Panthers.
It's just the culture.
But just like I say, we got to change things here to get it to where it needs to be. Hopefully this the year that they can put this because, you know.
Hey, Charlotte Hornets organization, if you're listening to us, you know what I'm saying? If you're listening to us, hey man, get the culture together. Get some vets in there.
Because we know for a fact. Exactly. We know for a fact when Zoe and them and Larry was here, Dale Curry Muggsy, when they was on top bowler, you win in Charlotte, they'll pack that arena every night.
Every night.
Charlotte just wants to be a consistent winner.
Exactly.
We are tired of this downhill. We ain't even came up. We just downhill. The Panthers been downhill, but I think this year they finally finna make a ride. If we don't have this Ja Rule coaching no more here, so I think we finally can get a culture of football back. But I'm just saying so much coach. We talking about coaching. Charlotte Hornets and the Panthers need to get their coaches back to where they and sustain a winning Because the city is craving for a winner. If
got
it's
a lot-
the Hornets, if it's the Panthers, we craving for a winner. So
And it's the
come on.
city is growing. We got a lot of people that's moving to the city and stuff like that. So they
And I'm
definitely
so
gonna pack.
tired of hearing people up north coming down here and be like, man, y'all team is trash. Panthers trash. Hornets trash. But when you look at it, you like, you really can't even go back at them because you like,
They are.
what we looking like, you know?
Looking
So,
real bad out here.
but so we gotta get this city back to respectability, man. So on that note, we're gonna check y'all out.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure we on all of our podcast platforms. You know, check us out. We want to thank all the subscribers that we have right now, and hopefully all the future subscribers. You know,
And peace out.
peace.